morning.
We're live.
We're live. All right.
How's everybody doing tonight? Kind of stormy out today.
Yeah.
We're good here.
Throat.
No storms here. We had hail a couple days ago and tornado watch.
Oh wow. So where are you located? Like where? I mean,
I'm in East Moline, Illinois. I am below Chicago, about 3 hours away. So I'm in a part of what they call the Quad Cities.
Oh.
I apologize. Also, I'm trying to paste that link for Derek. Actually, I don't know if I can do that or not. Because I almost forgot my husband. Sorry.
Nice.
Oh, shoot.
Go ahead, Adam. I know you're gonna. We just busted right in.
Like the Kool-Aid man.
I feel like this is how I feel during investigations whenever they have me go do something. You know, since I'm the only male in the group, I'm like, go ahead, go down there by yourself. Okay,
yeah, check it out for us, will you?
All right, I got it shared to him. He'll probably be in a little bit. He's a part of the team.
I also sent him a message too on the side.
Ooh.
I snuck in.
Okay, thank you.
Double teaming.
I snuck into his DMs. You're like, oh,
Nice.
thanks. Hey, at least.
Now he's got lots of girlfriends. He's a lot in touch with his feminine side, so it's all good.
Nice.
Some of the things I've heard in the group during investigations, I'm like, I wish I didn't hear that, but here we are. So,
You'll be hearing a whole bunch of stuff, Adam.
Always do. Yep.
Always learn. Even if it's unwanted.
Yet he's still with us.
Yeah, Adam's gonna be like, okay, this is it. I'm gonna peace out. It's just we're just gonna leave Derek with all the girls.
Oh my gosh.
Grab grab Glenn. Let's go, guys.
Yeah.
But so tonight's show we're having Miss Alisha with us. Yay. Me and her have known each other for 3 years, 4 years.
Yeah, I'd say 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, it's been about that long. I know we should do like a whole bunch of shows together, but then I think like we had this going on, that going on, and we kind of like went our separate ways for a little bit because our different schedules. But now we're starting to get back into them together.
Yeah,
and hopefully plan something out to where me and some of my team members can join y'all halfway or up there somewhere at some point.
Yeah.
We're portable.
So,
Yeah.
I've been wanting to get to Waverly Hills still.
Maybe that's something we can all do.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Meet up there. That'd be a lot of fun.
It's a huge place too. We have to have 10 people. I was looking it up. Has to be 10 in order to book a private overnight.
We can get us 10.
Yeah.
Between you guys and us, we'll have 10.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's that big old giant hospital, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For tuberculosis hospital in Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah.
I remember now. So many places out there, but like I said, Gettysburg has always been my top of the list to go to, Gettysburg and Roswell. And the cool thing about Gettysburg is about an hour and a half, there's Kicksburg, that site of supposed UFO, an alien space crash there. And they have like a small monument statue that is a replica of what it looked like
Oh
on the
wow.
side of the road. So it looked like a acorn. They described it as. So you see like an acorn shaped
Yeah.
thing on the side of the road. So
That's cool. Where is that again?
Kicksburg, Pennsylvania.
Kingsburg.
Kicksburg.
Yeah.
I'll have to Kicksburg. Yeah, I have to
Okay.
like send you the link, but I think it's about an hour and a half away from Gettysburg. So
I got a guest with me.
Yay! Hi. What's your name?
So what's your name?
Hey.
Aw, nice to meet you. You
I
hunt
love
ghosts
it.
too?
I can see them sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll have to make you an honorary junior.
Yeah. Shoot, I was interested in paranormal when I was little.
Yep.
Yeah. I know. When you think back, it's like if you knew what you knew now back then, it'd be a whole different situation.
Oh yeah. I'd be talking to ghosts left and right. I'd be like,
Right.
"What's up?"
Yeah.
Everyone down the hallway, and we'll be like, who is she talking to?
Oh.
Hey, Annette.
How big that?
So how long have you, like, when did you guys first start
Oh, yeah.
investigating, and like what prompted you guys to be a part of a paranormal team and all that? Did you start Eternal Paranormal?
I did. I have been investigating actually since 2024, full blown investigating. I dabbled a couple times here and there, but then I got pregnant with my first, and so then that got pushed back. And now that the kids got older, 2020, I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make a team, and I'm gonna actually go out there and invest into equipment. So little by little, I did that. So the first team that I started, it was me and my husband and his cousin and his cousin's girlfriend at the time. Now they're married. And so we did some stuff together for a little bit. There just wasn't a lot of stuff going on with the team. So I actually got reached out to by another team host of Paranormal. And they were like, "Hey, I heard you've been to Death Curve in Cambridge, Illinois, and this is a site where a house used to stand, where Julia Markham in 1907. I should know this story off the bat. Like, I tell it all the time. But early 1900s, she had 7 children. Her husband was working at a nearby farm. She battled with mental issues, and she had the oldest stay home from school to actually help take care of the youngest. She ended up killing them all with a knife, and then she slit her throat. Before she did that, she lit the house on fire with kerosene, and yeah, she survived for a little bit. She crawled out of the house, and then she ended up passing away. But yeah, so they were like, "Hey, we heard you've been out here at Death Curve in Cambridge, Illinois. Would you be interested in meeting us out there and showing us the hot spots and kind of talk about what you've experienced out here?" I was like, "Sure." So I did that, and so they're from Peoria, Illinois, actually, an hour and a half away from me. And after that, I just started going along with them. We did a lot of some residential cases. I went to Beatty Mansion with them. That was on Portals to Hell with Nick Groff and oh my gosh, I can't think of her name.
Katrina?
Yes, Katrina Weidman. And then we did the cave in, I forgot where it's at exactly, but this cave is a site where pirates would hole up inside of this big cave. and they had a brothel, and they had a gambling ring inside of this too. And then there were these two pirates that they kind of didn't like what these two pirates were doing to the captain, because they would keep taking these people that they were stealing from as they were coming down on the boat. They would still rob them, and then they would take them up on top of the cave, strip them naked, and push them off and kill them. So that was another place that we did. But we fell apart. We decided to leave that team, a few of us, and start another team in Light and Souls Paranormal. So I was with them for a little while. We did also a bar and grill investigation, some more residential cases. I traveled a lot back and forth for that team, and then we did a lot of podcasting. I left that team, decided it was best for me to find my way and how I like to investigate, and really just find myself and build myself back up from where I want to be. So 2 years ago, I started working at my job I am at now, DD Homes Network. I work with individuals with developmental disabilities. And I was talking to my coworker who was training me at the time about how I do paranormal investigations. And she's like, oh, cool. I want to go with sometime. And so ever since me, Tiffany, and her husband ended up joining the team, and my husband, we've been investigating ever since. And it's been a blast, but I've been to a lot of places over the past 4 years. I was thinking about it, counting them all on my hands. It's just like crazy. It's super fun. I love just being able to travel to some of these historic locations, you know.
Yes.
To see the building that's been standing there for years.
Mhm.
And some of the buildings, the owners that have taken them over have really, you know, restored and did such a good job. And it's been fun. It really is. It's fun. It is, but it's also interesting. And it also makes me believe now, because when I was in high school, I think it was about the time, I don't know why I had this fear, this really anxiety, like death fear, that when you passed away, there was nothing. Like you would just be in this black abyss for some reason. I don't know why. So, and then I also had experienced some things in a house actually that my parents rented down the road that I bought my house from today. That was where I first had some of my paranormal experience.
Cool.
So yeah.
Wow.
That's amazing.
And I see on your shirt it says Alisha Investigator and Psychic Medium.
Yeah, that's from the team that I was a part of prior to Enlightened Souls Paranormal.
Oh. So how did you or when did you discover that you had abilities?
That was when I was living in that house down the road, actually. And so what made me realize that I had an ability was, back then, this was how I kind of knew, but now it's kind of developed more into different things, that my abilities are different now than back then. But I always would get these butterflies in my stomach sometimes. And then later on, something bad happened. And I was a preteen at the time. And anyways, I didn't put two and two together until it kept happening again. So I was curious, and I Googled everything, or whatever, Bing or whatever it was back then. AOL chat, no. And so I was like, what does it mean when you have butterflies in your stomach and then something happens? And it was telling me that that's your intuition. So then I started to pay attention to that. So if the butterflies came, I knew what to expect. There was something that was going to happen later that was going to be bad or something along those lines. So I started to avoid. So I thought about, like, you know, okay, what am I doing later? Am I going somewhere? So I would either avoid that place completely or avoid that person, because I knew the outcome of it now.
Mm. Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I always felt at that house and
Hey, what's
found
up,
out
guys?
the person that
Hey!
was living
Derek.
there. I felt that someone was always watching me there when I was
Yeah,
alone.
how's everybody doing?
Good. It looks like you got angel wings back there.
The light.
Shut
Yeah.
up. Hey, I have got the perfect cough medicine. This is my cough medicine for tonight.
Oh
Anyway.
yeah.
My voice is shot. I think I'm
Aw.
getting over whatever I had.
Yeah,
But
everyone's like
it's been a
sick.
crazy day. I just wanted to say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
my
doing the same.
gosh.
I'm doing the same
Lord
thing.
have mercy.
Everybody's coughing,
Hey,
hacking,
Adam.
Yeah. Hacking.
sniffing.
Keep watching or coughing and hacking.
It's this weather up here, dude. It's like one day it's 80, the next day it's 50. One day it's 70, the next day it's 20. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's going on down here in Texas too. It's
Yep.
So,
insane.
right. Hey, Adam.
Yes.
Oops.
Sorry, it's super delayed. So last time, just real quick, I wanted to get this out there. Excuse me. When I spoke to you last time, I asked if or the where did you get the Kentucky Fried Chicken Paranormal? And I know it is Kentucky Fried Chicken, but it's the fried chicken Paranormal. Where'd you get it? I want to know.
Well,
Then he's like, peace out.
I'll send you a message.
Adam, where did you get it?
Well, no, and I was gonna wait for you to get on to let y'all know that it was already created when I was brought into the group. So you would have to ask. You would have to ask one of the founding members who came up with that name.
Which is not here.
Yeah.
Which is not here.
Is that Lorinda? Yeah.
Yeah, Lorinda.
Yeah, Lorinda.
Lorinda came
But
up with
yeah,
the name.
I do remember you were gonna you had asked the last thing you had asked about that.
Southern Fried Spirits Paranormal.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
So
We'll find out.
Southern
And
Fried Chicken.
And stay tuned. You like to fry your spirits
That's funny.
in Southern
That is
seasoning.
hilarious.
I don't know.
Could you get any more Texas than that?
Woo!
That is hilarious. That is so funny.
Yeah.
So
I do love that.
I just kind of charged in here and I didn't mean to, but I had to get that out of the way because I'm like, I wanted to ask that. Dang,
that's-
so
Lorinda.
Alicia's been holding down the fort this whole time.
She has.
Yeah. I'm proud of her because, I remember like when we first started doing, the podcasting and stuff, she used to be very shy and, kind of like just
That was
didn't
years
like to
ago.
really-
This
I
ain't
know,
my
but
best friend no more.
hey, let me give you a compliment, please. So I just wanted to say that like she's really coming out of her shell the last few years, with like doing the whole paranormal thing. I
Sure.
think that what was that?
4
years.
4 years.
4 years. Oh, I thought you were doing like the John Cena.
Yeah, I can't see.
Can't see me.
Oh my gosh.
So anyway, that's awesome. Yeah. I'll let you guys go.
And Eternal X Wolfpack Paranormal said that we'll be seeing you and Alisha and Derek the 23rd.
Yeah.
Yes, we're doing a. Did you say anything about that yet, Alisha?
No, I haven't.
Okay. I'm boozing over here. I'm sorry. I'm on your guys' podcast and I'm sitting here boozing. I'm trying to get.
Woo!
Anyways, so are you guys boozing?
No, but you never know with me.
That's okay. Man.
Some people think it's coffee, but
So Alicia, why don't you tell the guys what we're doing on the 23rd?
So we've never done this before, and it was really exciting because we were doing a podcast, what was it, 2 weeks ago?
Yep.
And we kept having people pop in the chat and saying how they want to investigate with us sometime. We've been getting that for years now. People want to go out and investigate with us. When can we investigate with you? So I was talking about, I was thinking about sometime hosting an event, doing a public investigation so that we can bring everyone together that's been wanting to go with us.
Right.
And we became friends with the owner of Broadhead Manor. It's a haunted old middle school in Wisconsin, Broadhead, Wisconsin. And he's been watching us, and he shot out the offer to us. How would you guys like to host the first public investigation of the year at Broadhead Manor?
That is awesome.
Yeah, that's very good.
I think so far we've got probably like roughly like 15 to 20 people coming.
Yeah, and we can have up to 30 actually.
Right. The building is huge, and like this is our first time ever doing something like this, and to have him, his name's Bill Walter, and to have him offer that to us is just
shout out to Bill.
Yeah, dude, shout out to Bill for sure. I swear he's not just our friend, but I kind of consider him like family, for sure. He's such an awesome guy. Like he just has compassion for everybody who's trying to just get themselves out there and to do stuff different. And he offers his building to not even do like the public investigations or private investigations, but he also offers his building to do like music videos and YouTube videos and things like that. So they do many things. They do fundraising events, Spirits in the Spring. So we got that going. We've got that coming up too at Broadhead. So I just wanted to say, yes, shout out to Broadhead and Bill Walters.
Excellent.
Sorry for my voice. It's like, ugh. I'm sorry, you guys.
Oh, you sound fine.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, you sound fine. But that's awesome, you guys. And I love it when, it's really cool, like just bring in one cool thing about being in a paranormal team and community and meeting all these different people. And it's like, you form relationships with everyone. It's what is it called? I can't even think of words now, but you're just meeting all these different people and forming relationships and then networking. Thank you, Carla. I'm like, I hear this all the time at work, what is all these conferences I go to at work and all this other stuff. Yeah, you meet new people, networking, but like you form relationships and you build bonds and you get to do things together. And sometimes you may get invited to do certain things and have more experiences and it's really awesome. And being able, to go to these different places and investigate. And sometimes, certain places, they let you go into other sections that the public's not able to go into. And so you get that experience and feel grateful about that, and just appreciating everything that's going on, in your life and being able to do these things and learn the history about these places, maybe even help, figure out some of the mysteries or help a spirit or, help, the owner of the property or whatever the case may be. It's really, rewarding. And just you'll remember these moments and cherish these moments for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and like even when we do like podcasts with different folks that are in the paranormal and just talking about this, it kind of just brings everybody in and builds relations too, you know. And I love getting on here and just talking to different people from all around the United States. And man, it's awesome. Like you guys are from Texas and we're from Illinois. Like what? And we're sitting here chatting like we've been friends for friggin' years, you know. And I love it, dude. It's awesome. You know, and this is like we've just started kind of doing this in the last year, the podcasting, Alisha?
We started a podcast. I started up podcasting again for us a year ago. Yeah.
Right. So, you know, with us doing this, it's just gives us, you know, other things to do in between like all the other stuff going on. And man, you know, the conversations that we've had some funny times, we've had some serious moments, you know, and just what everybody has to share. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I just think that's like so exciting that y'all are gonna lead that public investigation. I remember my first one I went to, and it just seemed like it was like a circus at first, but once like they said, you know, go ahead and go do what y'all got to go do, investigate it. It just everybody kind of seemed to flow like a school of fish. Like this group went over here, this group went over here, this group was quiet over here, this group was quiet over here, and it was really cool. You know, the building was like 5 stories, you know, and it was a huge building. So most of the time we were out of each other's way, you know. But every now and then, you know, during those 2 nights, you ran into somebody, you know, like another group of people investigating. But those are a lot of fun. I will say that.
I think what's nice about investigating with other people is just the collaboration that you can have, and you're constantly learning on these investigations. You get to see how other teams use different techniques, and it's, you know, it kind of makes you sit there and think back like that's a really cool idea. That's something for us to try, you know. And I just love it. Yeah.
Yeah, like we've probably gotten sorry, excuse me, a handful of ideas from just different collaborations that we've done with people. You know, like our first one was Jamie, you know, with the balloons. I thought that was dope. And so we started doing it. You know, we picked that up. We put the cat balls inside of a balloon, and then we blow up the balloon. So then it radiates off of the balloon, inside the balloon when it goes off. It's really cool. Yeah. So cat balls inside of balloons are awesome.
And then you just leave the balloon on the floor, or?
Yeah, you can lay it on the floor. You can lay it on a bed, a chair, wherever you want to put it. You know, if there's a nursery, or if there's like, you know, if you go to a building that has like a children's room, you can put it like anywhere that, you know, a child might, you know, go to and then see if it goes off. And it's just cool because it's just different, you know. It's not just a cat ball just sitting there, you know. You got the whole balloon. So even if the balloon were to like, you know, shift around, then that would manipulate the cat ball to go off.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good idea.
I was gonna say, I love those cat balls.
Yeah.
Everyone, put your ideas in the comments.
That's right.
Right?
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then our friend Carlos, Lurker, aka he was talking about this piece of equipment that he's using, and it's an air quality meter. And he's actually getting intelligent like responses. But it's like, it's so weird because so I asked him what one of the things on the meter is reading or it can detect, and I was like, okay, so if you were on an investigation, say somewhere where you have reports of smelling cigar smoke or perfume, I was like, would that pick that up? He's like, yes. So I thought that was pretty interesting because I've never heard of something like that being used before. And he does unorthodox ways of investigating different stuff that you would never think of to use. But then again, thinking about it, we are using these types of things because somebody thought to try it out, like the tape recorder. Like, you wouldn't think of using a tape recorder, digital tape recorder back in the day to try and talk to a spirit, but here we are now, you know.
For sure.
Spirits, can you hear me, spirits? Go ahead.
Testing.
Okay. They said hi.
That's hilarious. That's funny.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for, a 2000 spirit, to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
In the year 2024, paranormal investigators all over the world are using LED lights, laser lights, these boxes that have a coming through them.
Yep.
Yeah, like a pressure cooker.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. Those pots with the little ladle thing on the top, and it's just, yeah. It just reminds me of my mom making sausage and sauerkraut and potatoes
Ooh.
in the pressure cooker. Just like a German thing. But and it's just like every time I hear it on the spirit box, it just makes me think of the pressure cooker.
Well, speaking of that, we actually built a spirit portal. Derek's is actually works a lot better than mine. I think I need to switch out my noise gate pedal on mine because he's actually Shut up.
You heard it. You heard it. Eternal Box 2.0, baby.
It's not on social media.
I got it for $399.99.99.99. Come and get it.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding. I'm just having fun.
The spirit portals. Do you guys have one at all?
Yeah, we have some members that have a couple.
Okay, yeah. So we
have one.
Okay. Yeah, we decided. I decided I wanted to make one myself because it's like hundreds of dollars for one. If you buy it on a website,
$399.99.9.
make it cheaper.
But the reason why I decided to make another one is because I know we like to split up in groups because we have Tiffany and Charles, and me and Charles like to split up. And I'm thinking, well, man, that'd be kind of cool if I got to use one and they got to use one in two different, places. Excuse me. And I was like, and it's kind of cool. Like, I like this. So she started it, and I'm like, I want one. It's like I was playing with her, and she was like sniffing at me, like, get away from me, get away. And I'm trying to play with her Eternal Box.
Yeah, you
no pun intended.
I know what I'm doing. Get out of here.
Yeah. So I'm like, I walked away like a freaking sad ass, like a third grader. I was just like, you won't even limit. So I went and turned around and made one my damn self.
Nice.
And you're like, anyway. I'm gonna make mine work better too.
That's what he said.
Yeah. And that's what I did. And man, dude, like I've been getting a couple of different things. Shut up. So anyway, I got this cool like laser tripwire thing coming that Austin is making. And that's kind of like a homemade thing that he's doing there. I posted it on our page, and then I've got this teddy pod that's coming, and it's like like a Boo Bear or whatnot, but I got it from I got it from that Ghost Hunters thing. the Ghost Hunters website. It was honestly just a little bit cheaper, you know, and it's just a REM pod. It goes off and stuff, but it's in a teddy bear, so it's like a kind of like a trigger object.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that'd be kind of cool. So, and then I picked up this thing called an Epic Box from Ghost Gear, and it's like a yes or no. Have you guys heard of that?
Yes.
And so I'm excited to use that. And man, like we've got quite a bit of new equipment that we have to yet try out on the field, you know, and stuff. So
honestly,
you get new toys.
Yeah.
I know. I'm like kid at the candy shop. I'm like,
I know, right?
Yeah.
I
I like toys.
And then when you go on an investigation, it's like, okay, what are we going to use? And then it's like not enough time to use like every single thing that you want.
It's a time. Yeah, time.
Oh man, I wanted to do this. You know, I wanted to try this out. We have so much crap.
Yep.
Well, you know what we end up doing a lot of times is because we go through the same thing. What should we be taking? And then it's like, because especially if you've not been to the place before, the location before, you kind of put out a variety of different things and then see what works. And then you can pack up everything that's not, it doesn't know how to respond to, or doesn't know how to.
That's a good idea.
And sometimes it's the cheapest and easiest things that get the attention.
Right. And so, like, that's a really good idea. So that way you're not fumbling around through like everything, and you could kind of boil it down to like one or two things that you might get 100 responses through the whole night.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Completely agree.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Cat balls, flashlight, and Estes method.
That's all our stuff.
Yeah, that's what we do. Like,
That's what we do.
Carla is like the wizard of the flashlights.
I love the flashlights. I just started getting into it, and we did a local investigation, and it was so cool because one of the owners of the house, we were in the living room, and I set the mag light, my first time ever using it, and I said, if there's a spirit, prove it to me that, and make that light go off, or in some way or form that I said it, something like that. And sure enough, the flashlight goes off, or it turns on. And I said, okay, to validate that that was actually you, can you please turn the flashlight off? And spot on, right there, it turned off on cue. And the owner's like, what? We're all just like, yeah, you know, like we get this. It's so funny when things happen, when you get direct responses.
Oh, exactly.
It's so exciting. We're like, yeah, it's like an adrenaline rush. Like, yes, I did that. Like, I made that happen. That's the best feeling as like a ghost hunter, is getting like actual evidence and proving to people, like, how the can you prove that happened? You know,
that's like Ashmore states when we were doing the flashlight method out in the field by the tree, where cadaver dogs have pinpointed that there's bodies buried under that tree at Ashmore State. And so we all started noticing a change in the lighting. I mean, we're outside in the dark, but Derek was like, did you guys notice that? It got really dark, like even more dark. I was like,
it was crazy.
All of a sudden you just saw a temperature change, like something was surrounding us, like a bunch of people, you know, because you can feel like when somebody comes and stands in between you and somebody else. That's what we were feeling. And then all of a sudden, as Derek's talking about, you know, what we were experiencing, boom, the flashlight came on. And then I was like, oh, hi. It was funny.
We're here.
Yeah.
You know what we've done recently, just actually probably in the last couple investigations, is we've brought in 2 flashlights, one red one and one black one. And we've actually been able to have somewhat of a conversation when we say, can you turn the black one on? Or can you turn the red one on? Or if there's a male and female there, it's like, can the black one be for the male and the red one be for the female? and get responses like that. And that's been pretty fascinating to watch.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
There's something different.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I got another little mag light. So now I have two, because I think on my next investigation, I want to have both and kind of do like you were saying, but I don't have the different colors. But like, okay, if you're a male, do the left one. If you're a female, can you manipulate the right one to go off? And kind of see what happens, different methods and stuff like
Absolutely.
that.
Yeah.
For sure.
You just never know what's going to work.
Right.
We kind of liken it to fishing. You can take all the tackle you want, but there's probably only like 2 or 3 baits that are going to actually do the job.
You know what? That is a freaking awesome way to put it. That's funny. I like that. It's like fishing.
It is.
It's not always instant like what you see on TV, because that's all edited to be cut out.
There's
Those
probably
hours.
5 days worth of fishing there for 15 minutes to catch it.
Yeah, they've been sitting there for 3 hours, and then they finally got something. So there's that little snippet from that tank, So yeah, it is like fishing. Sometimes people don't want to talk to you. Just like living people, they may not want to talk to you.
Yeah,
that's funny. So, if I ever go rogue, my team thing, whatever, it's gonna be fishing the paranormal, or like baiting paranormal, or something like fishing paranormal.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's funny.
And I like your cut.
I tease my wife. I say, if I go rogue, I said, I got enough equipment. I said, I'm gonna go rogue on you. No, I tease her all the time though. I love Alisha. But yeah. It's fun. Hey, look.
How are you?
Good.
So, Stella. So, what do you want to talk about, Stella?
I have a question for them. Who is cooler, Derek or my mom?
I think they're both cool.
They're
be under the bus.
Look at that.
Both of them super cool.
Yes, they're both cool.
Awesome.
You got cool parents.
Yeah, you're lucky. You're lucky, Stella. Who do you think, Stella? Who do you think's cooler, me or your mom?
You.
Yeah. We won't say anything. We'll just keep that a little secret between you and me, okay?
Until she watches the video.
Stella, you're gonna get me in trouble, girl. That is hilarious.
If he's watching.
Oh my gosh.
Guess what? I'm taking you out for Whitey's tomorrow.
She's so excited.
She likes that.
That is hilarious. I love it. Tiffany's back. She said, sorry, I couldn't join you guys. Oh, it's okay, Tiff. You got to work. We know it's fine. But so how was your night, Tiffany? I hope it went good. I'm glad you're back. And I can't wait to see you and Charles again, because it's been a while. Probably since, like, I don't know, a month, maybe a little over a month. But dude, Tiffany and Charles are awesome. They're really good teammates of ours. And I would say they're like family too, So yep. So how do you
Saturday? Well, we'll see.
Yeah, that's right.
But
oh, I'm cooler, by the way.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Adam?
I was saying we'll be some of our team members will be meeting up tomorrow at the Jefferson Hotel.
Oh, yes.
Adam!
You're not supposed to say.
He's not watching.
So close. We were like hours from.
Nobody saw it. Love you, Stelly. So about that, are you guys going live? Are you guys doing it live?
We had this thing booked for months, and it took just a matter of hours before.
He left. He left the building.
Adam has left the building.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's okay, Adam.
As
You
long
can
as
come
you
back.
Come back,
don't
Adam.
say anything else. And we
Oh,
may get lucky.
hey.
She may not chime in. I'm gonna block her.
That's right. I think she's not, because she would have popped in.
We're having well,
we're trying to surprise someone that is a psychic medium.
Oh.
And just give her an address. She's never been there.
Yeah.
And see
I bet she's not watching. Do you think she's watching?
No,
she's not watching right now.
Okay.
No, she's not watching right now, but you never know.
The whole thing was to not disclose.
That's okay. Hey, let me go get Adam real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hey, Adam. Adam, come back.
It's okay, Adam. You don't have to cry.
Oh.
Okay, I tried.
He's got to get up at like 4:30 in the morning.
Oh, dang. That's early.
Yeah.
Yeah, to get ready. Yeah, and then I got to finish packing and getting ready too, and
same.
Take a shower.
Are you guys going live?
Yeah. I think. Yeah, definitely.
Probably a few times, I would think.
Yeah, I'll go
And
live.
I don't know when yet.
Okay, and this is on the southern.
So, well, this is gonna.
It'll just be Facebook.
Yeah, it'll just be on my Facebook page if I go live.
And where can we find you at? Sorry, I don't mean to.
Oh, no, it's fine. Let me see.
I was friends with her first, so I already have the beat.
I sent you a message. Catherine Gonzalez Herman. I sent you a DM.
I have
with the link to StreamYard. But
it was my friend first. It's kind of like being peed on.
That's hilarious.
Hey, it reminds me of peeing around the perimeter, to keep coyotes away. Anyway, I don't know.
Marking your territory.
Yeah, just be around your house. That's what you got to do.
That's funny.
Oh, Lord.
Honestly, I think we were talking about star seeds is when we started talking.
Yes. Yep, we were talking about star seeds, and I remember going over how all that began with me because I was looking up star seeds, and then I had a psychic medium tell me before that I was, what is it, that I don't know, that cat-faced one, the Lyran light, I forgot what they're called, but yeah, I remember that.
So what's a star seed?
So a star seed, well, it's not probably politically correct, but basically.
Oh, this is a great night for that.
Yeah. Basically, they're aliens. Hold on, I'm gonna cough.
Oh, hell yeah.
I gotta look it up again because I completely forgot what star seeds were again.
Yeah, not illegal aliens, not like that. We're all aliens. Okay,
that's funny.
Yeah, we're all aliens.
Oh shit! Speaking of illegal aliens, the State of the Union's on tonight.
That's what I meant.
I'm missing
this
it.
It's a perfect night for incorrect political stuff.
That is hilarious.
Hold on, I'm gonna get the story straight. Let's go. Hold on, I got it. I'm pulling it up.
Google is our friend.
Okay, yeah, it's Lyran. You're right. Well, there's a ton of them. There's light workers, rainbow children, crystal children, indigo children, feline, draconian, a whole bunch of different ones. The starseed is a person who has lived previous, usually extraterrestrial lives. You may have encountered this idea with the concept of reincarnation. Earth will reincarnate on Earth, but starseeds are conduits between other realms and Earth. An otherworldly spiritual aura inhabits their human form. They have a profound connection to the cosmos, and using meditation, they can communicate with other galaxies. They can also communicate with light language, a way of bypassing conventional limitations in making connections via the language of the soul. They are sent to change the world. They can be activists, leaders, healers, catalysts of social change, and are sometimes known by other names such as star people or indigo children. There's a lot of stuff that goes on, but that's a little bit.
And they
Nice.
said that, like, you know, if you like kids and stuff that like had ADHD or like depression, they felt like they didn't belong here, that they weren't meant. They always felt like they, you know, were different from everyone else. Like there's something different about them. Like they don't feel like accepted, and they feel strange, like they're not from this world kind of thing. Then you may be a star seed. So and it kind of just makes me think of Men in Black, you know, just, you know, people walking around, you know, they look like people, humans and stuff, but really
I bet.
aliens, you know.
Yeah.
Or they have some sort of different.
Yeah. I bet we've had aliens living amongst us that look like humans.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I have to tell you this. I had a dream that you were talking to me. I don't remember where you were at, but you're like, dude, I gotta tell you something.
Who, Derek?
Yeah, I had this dream, and Derek's like, dude, I gotta tell you something. When I went to blah, 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 me and Stella were sitting down, and this person sitting next to us, and he was trying to explain to me, but it was an alien. And so now that they were coming out, they've been coming out, the government has been talking about aliens, and it being true that now that they are knowing that we have accepted that they're here, or there are
they got classified information from the Pentagon
feeling themselves here on Earth, and that was kind of like what the dream was about, which was crazy.
Right. That is wild, dude.
Now Adam is a big alien UFO person, so Adam, what do you think about that?
That's another road that's going to lead to something bigger. So we might have to leave that for another show, because I have 3 different things that goes in 3 different directions when it comes to that.
I'd like to talk to you about that. I'd like to talk to you about that.
Yeah, we'll see when I can come back on y'all's show.
Yeah, so look, if we get Adam on our show to talk about extraterrestrial, we should have my uncle come on, my Uncle Todd, and see what he said, because my uncle's a firm believer in extraterrestrial, and he's awesome. He just talks about everything. But he's caught different things on camera.
Cool.
Different, and he's swears up and down that he has had this strange communication. Back in the day, he used to shine a light up in the sky, and they would flicker it right back at him, and there would be he would zoom in on his really nice camera, and it'd be different colors and it would be almost like a star, but it wasn't a star because it would move around and stuff. It wasn't always in the same spot. So it was paranormal. He couldn't explain what it was, but he was always recording and doing the little flashlight thing, and they would blink it right back at him. And yeah, he had that back in, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 years ago, but yeah, we should totally talk about that though. That's interesting.
Derek,
yeah.
He's talked to Adam before. Me, Adam, and Rob, when we were doing a podcast about aliens.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. So you've talked to him before?
A few times, but I feel like there's always something to talk about when it comes to that subject. Because, like I said, even with the government coming out with kind of admitting that they have that footage, and I guess admitting it, there's just so many roads that can go up and down. So, but like I said, that'll have to be for the next time we have more time and a longer show.
Sorry, we got off the Eternal Paranormal train, and
no, that's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
it happens.
It's all paranormal.
Yeah, there's nothing normal about the paranormal.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mom, make that a bumper sticker. There's nothing normal about paranormal. That's a good
right.
slogan.
I
Yeah.
have that shirt that says paranormal is my normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a tote that says that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah.
That's a badass background, by the way.
Yeah, I like a purple cathedral
That's what I thought.
ombre.
Oh, like fucking organs or something is gonna start playing in the background.
Nice.
There it is.
Nice.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
I got it from
I like it a lot.
I got it from one of my horror mystery boxes I used to do on YouTube under my
Oh.
Crazy Catherine channel on YouTube. I got it from one of those boxes I did in the past. Because I used to do unboxings like for horror and like witchy items and voodoo and stuff like that. So I used to get like different boxes and show people what's out there and all that. And I stopped doing it, but yeah, I got so much stuff. My whole room is haunted. No, I'm just kidding. It's not haunted.
You know, I'd like to go to that Voodoo Island that Zach Bagans went down to. I think that's excuse me. Damn it. I think that's down in Louisiana, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
He had one episode where he went to like this straight up voodoo like island or something, and it was like these voodoo dolls all over the place.
Or
No,
Yeah,
that's
I
not a
remember.
doll.
Yeah, I thought that was a doll island.
the voodoo dolls. Yeah,
They're not voodoo dolls.
Yeah, I thought it was just baby dolls.
was it baby dolls?
Yeah, baby
Was
doll
it baby
head,
dolls?
baby dolls.
Yeah. Okay. Yep, you're right. It was baby dolls.
So I was like,
Because the little girl drowned there, and so one of the persons that knew that girl left a doll for her, and then after that, everyone just kept starting to leave dolls there, and that's how it became Doll Island.
So
yeah.
that's what it's called, Doll Island. I'm
Mhm.
so sorry. I didn't
No,
mean to
it's
get that
fine.
wrong.
Oh
But
no,
Yeah, you're fine.
man, that'd be awesome to go to that because that one looked creepy.
Adam. Yeah.
Nope.
I'm afraid to say anything else. So
Charles would
Yeah.
not go there either. Charles does not like dolls either.
Well, since Adam had a doll freaking thrown at him in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't like dolls either.
Well, my grandma had porcelain dolls, and then she also had these. Okay, this is what creeped me out was her porcelain clown dolls. Those creeped me out. And she had a room full of them.
That's like poltergeist.
Yeah.
No, thank you. And I had to sleep in that room.
Ugh.
Be like, Grandma, can I move these dolls out? They're looking at me.
Yeah.
There was no movement. The whole room was stacked
Oh
to the
my
brim with dolls.
Yeah. Just throw a sheet over
She
them.
don't have
That's
any
right.
of them anymore. Thank
I'm so
God.
glad we didn't have any weird collections.
Remember the doll at Tammy's house?
My aunt used to have these like troll dolls. Remember the troll dolls?
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
I don't remember that doll.
I have one.
Yeah,
Here. I have one.
yeah.
Is that from Oakley?
A troll.
I had porcelain dolls, but they never creeped me out. I just thought they were pretty.
Yeah. I actually have one. It's in one of my storage containers in the garage still, I believe. From when I was a kid.
I used to get freaked out by those Furbies when I was a kid. They used to talk on their own and
Oh,
Yeah.
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 They're like little gizmos.
no.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, well, on my YouTube channel, I bought a doll that was apparently haunted. It's a porcelain doll. And she came with the whole story and everything. And it was crazy because I got the doll off of, like, I don't know if it was Etsy or I go over the website on my YouTube channel. But what was crazy is the lady said that she would pick a doll that her and her sister felt like would be right for that person, you know? So they would be picking a doll for you. And I don't know how they would be tapping into you or anything like that without asking you. I guess you buying the doll is giving them permission to do something like that, to tap into your, I guess, energy or something. And so, but they said that the dolls would be positive and that they wouldn't, send a negative, an evil presence, to your home unless you wanted that or whatever. But I didn't want that. So I'm like, oh, this would be cool. Like, I want a haunted doll, and then I could put it on my YouTube channel. This would be great, And and I mean, I'm just going to be honest, it gives you content, that kind of thing. And so I'm not going to sugarcoat it. And so I bought the doll, and then I go and I tell my husband about it, and he's like, you better not bring something like bad into the house and stuff like
That's
that.
Derek. That's totally Derek.
and I was like, oh shit, he's right, because it's just me, him, and our cat, and then sometimes his dad comes and lives with us, and so it's just like, yeah, I don't want to like subject them into something that, my fault that I brought into the house. But here I go, I already hit the, purchase button, so I got anxiety.
That is funny.
And I had like right when the doll arrived, I had a dream about Freddy Krueger in the closet. A Freddy Krueger doll in the closet.
Oh, geez.
Oh, shit.
And I go over the whole thing on my YouTube channel, and it says, I purchased a haunted doll or whatever. And then I did some, like, I got a K2 meter and I did some questions, and I set up my camera pointing at the doll, and I left it running overnight while the doll was sitting in my chair just to see if I would get anything. And then I listened to the whole thing, and I put it on my video. And at the end, I tell you what my thoughts are and if I really do think the doll's haunted, that kind of thing. But yeah, if y'all want to check it out, y'all can check it out. But it was, I think, I gave myself anxiety over it. It really wasn't a big deal. But what was kind of crazy is when they gave me the doll, when I got it and I undid the bubble wrap, it had like this like note that came with it explaining who the doll is, like who's the spirit inside the doll. And a lot of the things that they talked about, like what she loved to travel. She likes to, when she was alive, she liked to paint, and she was really into like the spiritual stuff, and she loves to drink coffee. So she loves the smell of coffee. She'll make the lights flicker if she smells coffee or whatever. And a lot of the stuff that they explained were things that I liked. So I thought that was really strange, and they had no idea about me, and I never put that on my YouTube channel that I liked those things. But it was weird because I was just reading this, and I'm just like, it sounds a lot like me, in a way. And so I just thought that was really strange. That was the strange thing about that doll.
Wow.
Yeah, it was cool.
I seen Sean's comment, and he was, Sean, you're talking about Kelsey, my doll. Well, actually, it was my daughter's doll that she got from her great grandpa. Right?
It was talking when.
Yes, he's talking about the doll of Kelsey. That's the doll that we had a lot of EMF spikes, and we were literally talking to the doll. And then we took the doll out to Peoria to, we took it out. Oh, man. Tammy. We took it to Tammy's house, and we did some, what was we using? An app on her tablet.
One of the, like, talker apps.
It was wild, though, because we were picking up stuff. And then her house is charged too, by the way. But yeah.
Wow.
But what all started was I was downstairs where I am now, and Stella was at her grandma's house staying the night. Lila was upstairs in her room, and I was talking to somebody on video call, and I heard, "Mom." And so I looked and I waited for someone to come downstairs. I forgot, Stella's not home, but I thought it was Lila. So then I went back to it because nobody responded because I was like, yeah. And all of a sudden, Lila comes down the stairs about 20 minutes later, not even. She was like, she leaned over the rail. She's like, "Mom, did you just hear that?" I was like, "Yeah, I thought that was you." She's like, "I thought it sounded like Stella." I was like, "Oh my God." She's like, "You heard that too?" I was like, "Yeah, it sounded like someone saying mom." And she's like, "Oh, so I gotta tell you, there's this doll that great grandpa gave me, and it's been making, so it has a key in the back to play music. And Derek shoved it in her closet, or Stella's closet, and he had been making noise ever since he did that." And so
she got the eviction notice
that it could have been the doll. So then we were like, okay, let's investigate, because that was plain as day. It sounded like a real child saying mom, and I thought it was Stella. Swear to God. So then we took it out there and we did investigate and stuff, and we found out that, okay, so my daughter Lila, my oldest, has a stillborn sister. And so this doll was at her great grandpa and great grandma's house, and her dad and her dad's girlfriend that had the stillborn were always over there. So we found out that stillborn was attached to this doll.
Oh, wow.
It was crazy.
Ugh.
And it wanted to be out in the open. So after Derek put it up in the closet and hid it away, that's when activity started happening.
Yeah,
Wow.
she wants to be out and about with everybody else.
Yeah.
So then I started sitting her on my desk for the podcast when we were doing the podcast back then and stuff. But it's this old porcelain doll, and her name's Kelsey. She has a tag and stuff, and yeah.
Where's she at now?
Yeah.
Back in Lila's room. I don't know where she put it. I think it's on her dresser, actually.
Oh, okay.
back in the closet.
Yeah.
You put her back in the closet. She in timeout.
Nah,
Y'all,
But after we established that what was going on, we haven't had anything like that happen again. So
right.
he wanted to tell everyone, hey, I'm here. So,
I think we should totally donate her to that to the morgue for their doll room.
we're not doing
She needs her own. She needs to be like. I think she just needs to be like. She it needs like her own space. But anyway, that's what she just told me.
Guys.
She said, "I want my own space. I want." But
Sure.
Look, Stella's looking down the hallway behind me. See that, Kelsey? Stella's in front of me on the table, and then there's a long hallway behind me, and there's nothing back there. And she's like, "Kelsey," and she's like, "I saw like a black figure," and I'm like, "Shut up." My kid has different imagination.
So Lila actually just brought her down.
Oh, Lila, okay.
Oh, wow.
So this is Kelsey.
She has a lot of EMF, though. She really does.
Wow.
Yeah, because we had K2 on her, and we were asking questions, and
it would just
it kept going on in response to questions we were asking. And
yep,
amazing.
that was really cool.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Well, we appreciate you guys coming on and chatting with us, and
a lot of
it was
fun.
a lot of fun. Yeah.
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 It's never a dull moment. It's never a dull moment. I love it.
Thank you guys for asking us to hang out with you.
Yeah.
It was good to see you guys again.
Yeah.
And everyone who's watching, if y'all want to check out Alisha and Derek's paranormal team, their Facebook, I put it in the comments. Their Facebook page, Eternal Paranormal, and then also it's down below at the banner. So you guys should check them out. They're really cool, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are
And,
awesome.
see-
I'm glad I got to jump up in here.
Aw, yeah. We're glad that you guys got to come on.
Heck yeah, man. You
Yeah,
guys are
see when
awesome.
hopefully in the future we can have an investigation together. That would be kind of fun.
Yeah,
You know,
that'd be awesome. Meet in the middle. Meet in the
Yeah,
middle.
that's right.
That's what they were saying before you got in, Derek. They want to meet us halfway somewhere.
That'd be cool. I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, take a week off and make it a fucking road trip. That'd be awesome.
So I'm wondering, how far is Louisiana from you guys?
Ooh,
About 3
Louisiana.
hours.
Oh shit,
It's like
Yeah.
3.5 hours to Shreveport.
that ain't bad at all.
For you guys, it's like 7 for us.
No, it's like 15 hours.
No, it's not.
16. That's a big difference.
You said 7 hours. Hold up, I'm getting my Google Maps.
I'm gonna Google this after the show because we gotta figure this out.
Yeah. Cue Diamond Rio, meet in the middle. I'm sorry, songs popped in my head. That's you know, from the 90s. I don't know. Meet in the Middle by Diamond Rio. I'll have that, and all y'all, you know, y'all could YouTube it or whatever. I can't play it on here because, you know, copyright infringement. But y'all can look it up and listen
I'll
to
get
that
shut
song.
down here.
We'll end the show with Meet in the Middle by Diamond Rio.
Thank you. Good night. No.
Yeah. Well, thanks you guys, and thanks everyone for chiming in and watching and joining us on the show, and we'll see everyone next time.
Yeah,
Were
see
you
you in
going
a
to say
couple
something, Adam? I'm sorry. Were you going to say something, Adam? You probably were going to say the same thing Carla said. We all should meet up.
Probably so.
Yeah, because I think that you were like mouthing it and Carla was saying it.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going to meet in the middle. All right. Well, good night,
That's pretty much
everyone.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Good
fun.
night.
Yeah.
Thank you
It was
guys.
fun.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
Bye,
Bye, guys.
Everyone,
Bye.
enjoy it. See y'all.
Bye, y'all. See y'all tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.